Straight on the bomb, on the cue, bang, and
wow.
the damage. Oh, okay. There was another one.
All right.
They've done their homework and reading GODSENT like a book, ages 3 and up. No issues so far. Zen, quite the quiet performance from him in their first GODSENT game, and now it looks like Zipex has done enough. From behind, Zen can strike, though. Glaves doesn't seem ready for this, and we do have a chance onto Magisk, only for a moment. One bullet from his USP later, and this round is all said and done.
I think you might be right, Alex. What an amazing sequence grenade, Chad. I'm sure you spotted those. The double nade on top of the plant. Now, we saw teams aware of that before, right? We saw them actually fake out the plant to bait out those grenades. Falls back, doesn't want to give that rifle up. Strong grenade, that's going to do a lot of damage here. So all the bullets as he finds a couple of kills. Looking for his third. Zipex will steal that away. Dupree closes things out. Pretty much a clean sweep. They only lose the MP9 there. A 50-50 moment. Looks like he's got the... What?
Oh my God!
What a play that was. How calm was he then? No one is making that play. Crystal could get a third here. He'll lose the advantage for now, but Zen is line jumps.
Oh, the jump!
What? One of those prominent AWPers on Vertigo right now. Very, very good at this map. Perfect angle so far. Nails the shot. Zen, spacing's pretty poor here, to be fair. There's no way Maiden could even assist him with that full commitment towards B.
I'm just so sad about Crystal's heroics going relatively unsuccessful for his team. I mean, it felt like he did so much there, but the damage was already inflicted. Device's double kills just haunting them the rest of this round. Maiden is not going to be allowed to get this bomb down. Device just times it, strolls out. Good evening, and goodbye. And
they've managed to find a rifle as well. That's in the hands of Crystal for now. An absolute Counter-Strike veteran.
Now, Sticko's positioning is so impressive when he hits shots like that. Even takes the time to steady his aim for more damage inflicted onto Zipex, finished by Makalele. 4 members still standing. Crystal was checking quad and his pants have been pulled down. Dupree finds another one, jumps out of the initial shots. Maiden's only got the deagle, but he does finish it. That felt very nerve-wracking. All the same.
It's serviceable, right? They can make it work, especially with Device giving away a freebie right there, and Makalele saying he wasn't feeling too good on the AWP. Will eventually one up and going on down, but Magisk is going to make this a 3-on-3 situation.
Where's that bomb? Will be picked up now by Zen. Magisk, he continues his...
Smoke up a choke point and the bomb itself, which is what they've done. But good play from Zen. He's got himself an access point here. 1 versus 1, Dupree. He's getting to the point now he might just have to defuse. He'll go for it while the smoke is up, I'd imagine. And this is the moment here. Is he going to go fully committed to it? I don't know why he didn't, to be fair. It's so far gone. And does he still win the round?
I don't think he's got time.
I don't think he does either. With the smoke down, I think that was his only option, to be fair. I assume he bought that...
they're going to get Crystal up.
They're going to boost them up so that if they were spotting the stairs, that they're unable to see it, I believe.
That's kind of wild, isn't it? Do you see how quickly he can leap up there? So you can peek and just have his head peeking over there, get a kill, then jump up and just be a perfect level to actually enter the bomb site once he gets that surprise frag. Chad, could we clip that? Could we
I'm going to try. I'm having some real rough times with Skybox today. It's not working.
Not playing ball.
Oh yeah, Crystal's going to be on his way.
Here we go. GODSENT with 3 in a row, 4-0, and now 4-3.
My goodness, they're running this clock right down. Glaive only going to be allowed to have 1. Dupree waiting, hoping he can find a 1v1. Instead, it's Makalele. Patience prevails on the AWP. Sticko needs to go down now. He does, and that's the round 1. All Zen can do is just keep hold of his AK-47, and Zipex saves the day.
It was looking a little bit dicey there, wasn't it? But he starts after weaponry required. Mac-10's still a very viable weapon. But what can the M4 do here? Apparently a lot. The bomb goes down. Zipex on for a third kill here, just mowing them down. The HG follows it up as well. A pretty underwhelming mid-attempt there from GODSENT. You don't really want to be rushing middle. It's such a tight choke point, and the standard is to drop the incendiary at the initial corner. They're going to have to smoke it, take vision away, which means you're segregated at that point. You can't trade efficiently. Particular situation, but the idea is try and trade him out if possible. Fortunately, Device gets 1. Looking comfortable. Sticko might lose the bomb here. Device will just get out. There's going to be a lot of pressure here. Glaive's got to smoke down. There's no doubt in my mind he gets a couple of kills here. Well, apparently I would be dead wrong. It's going to be Device to try and save the day. 8 seconds remaining here. Incendiary is just perfect. Sticko knows he can't win the round anymore. He'll have to fall back, and there it is. Time runs out. He'll get no extra cash. Any gaps in there is a massive problem. So is the double kill. They're both in the window of their bombs exposed. We're going to have Makalele and Maiden taken down, and Glaive looks like he's hungry for a few more here. The aggro gets taken from Dupree. A very convincing finish there after losing their first pick.
In the world, right? So these guys right here probably have maybe a little bit of fear in their hearts here as they do try and run up the A ramp and take a faster round. They will be pushed on back, split on up, and taken one by one as they find themselves in a 3, to make that a 2-on-5 situation. As Bay will find yet another kill, continues to push forwards, tries his luck jumping, and, well, they're just going to maul them there to close out with a 12-3.
They just getting it right on the edge as well. That's really idyllic, to be honest with you. It's going to be difficult to defuse that one. They have got a kit, but no smoke on the CT side now, as we'll see the Molotov land toward the boost boxes. It's a nightmare for Michael, but they have got a kill, a chance here. They're finding multiple frags. What's happened?
All of them. Makalele finds a double. Zipex, he's rolling his eyes. And now a chance for Dupree, but it's so small. He would have to tap away at Maiden's head, and now GODSENT take it despite all the best efforts.
And Michael's on the scene of the crime.
Considering a flank, but Glaive does manage to deal with one on the boost. Magis does get that bomb down.
But it looks like they're in a lot of trouble. We'll see what can be done. Zen will have to step up. Glaive is taking them down one by one. Sticko, he'll be stuck in the corner at this point, just trying to stay alive. It doesn't look like that'll be successful. If he can take one player down with him, that would be something. Deagle headshot doesn't connect. It's a very clean round from Astralis. Gets them 13 on the board.
Maiden and Sticko were both on those boxes. Was interested to know if there was a stack nade they had in store towards the scaff, perhaps. Good flash, forces Makalele to tuck in, and upon re-peeking, he has a chance at the spray, but this is looking all too similar to the 14 rounds that have gone the way of Astralis. Another quick opening, and this time spread across the map. The CT's scarpering to cover the ground lost.
The bomb's still down, so they really have no idea where this one's ending up. GODSENT, that is. It is hoping they can stick together and form something out of nothing. Smoke towards the top of the B stairs. And at this point, a minute on the clock, not really much has to be done. Astralis, no information needs to be gathered on the GODSENT side of things. Waiting for these mistakes to come through. Commitments, there's the first one. Dupree in towards that quad position. Molotov down. They should make their way towards B at this stage, considering he's got such a prominent position.
With thousands of people cheering and a lot on the line, that's when they do their best work. Coming into this knowing that, hey, maybe we do need to be a little bit more confident, a little bit more aggressive, show that we can fight just as good. We're just as good individually. I like that approach here.
It's a convincing round for Astralis, and I think...
Flash. The difficulty level on that is absurd.
Nightmare mode.
Well, I would not want to be attempting that one, that's for sure.
Oh, here we go, though. Couple of kills coming in. And they've done significant damage towards Device and Dupree. It's never clean cut. You don't see many blowouts these days. But there's a potential frag that's opening up the B sites. And the other players are towards A right now. You can see it's Sticker rotating in. He has made it through, but that kill might decide their fate. There's smoked Molotovs available, and Dupree shots with the AWP. It is going to be 16-5. Michael, although he does have a chance of winning this, I'd say his options are very limited. There we have it, 16-5, ladies and gentlemen. Astralis looking very comfortable, stretching their legs out there in vertigo on the map pick of GODSENT.
Look, this is what I'm seeing.
But see, by knowing that they've been given up the site, a retake is always a possibility. So Glaive's well ahead of that. That's
so sick, the fact they've avoided those nades. And it's going to be a 5-on-4. Sticko already came to the start of the round. Michael removed. Device not slowing down either. Looking for multiple kills towards the ruin position. Flashbangs being deployed, and Dupree, he said it, Chad, they look a bit more active today. They're up for these frags in these online games as Dupree continues to find headshot after headshot with a Glock. A low HP player on his right should be able to find him no problem. But still, Sticko alive here. How? Finally, the round comes to its logical conclusion.
Wow, maybe Henry, we've got like a backup in competitive trampolining or something.
I feel like there might be competitive trampoline we can get involved more. Maybe like kind of more of a street version is cool, and everyone's wearing like designer clothes and bouncing around, and like there's tricks and cool shoes.
All it takes is one hypebeast brand that's, you know, trampolining streetwear.
That was what I'd go for. But either way, there it is, the round over, and it will be an AK save. It could be 3-0 for Astralis on the T side of...
With his nade in his hand, this could be a brutal round win. Just like this, Crystal's going to win the round. First on the board for GODSENT if he does it right, but instead he bides his time just a little too long. He knows another has passed. The nade avoided by Device, and so now he's actually kind of under the most unique and weird scrutiny. The CT is now defending Banana. It's a role reversal. Maiden comes from behind. Crystal's being Molotoved out, will be sprayed down. The transfer does not connect. Now Maiden is the one to take control of the round, and this one has managed to stabilize. GODSENT will secure it.
To actually get them back into the round here, potentially, but Zen, nice position, major throw, and a great shot from him. This is a high-level game so far.
Yeah, these trades are coming in so quick, just taps.
I like this. Michael Ailey, be careful, my friend.
Gets the info. That's something.
Does he jump back up and challenge? Would have liked it. Does he know? Is he aware? Pushing down now. Device. I was about to say not necessarily ready for it, but this is Device we're talking about. Michael Ailey could hit a hell of a shot here. Will he get back? He won't, and that could be the round. Smoke down towards spawn. One transitioning player in the form of Zen, but the bomb will be planted momentarily, and you might be better off just saving the 2 rifles here. Time will tell if Zen can do anything about this.
The more I sit here and talk about this video game with you guys, the more you see the importance of, in particular, frags. Magisk getting that trade and not letting Makalele reset onto B essentially wins the round. It's like that 5-second decision of Magisk and his spray control was just enough to win the round.
Makalele's got like a 2-second window to get out of that. He jumps, he knows it's going to be right down to like a couple of bullets, and he didn't quite make it, and that is the round. If he stays alive, he could potentially hold it all angle, deny them access, but it wasn't meant to be. That's what a trade essentially is all about. If they get a kill on you, you need to have good spacing so your teammates...
Well, it's just Maiden in that emo spot. He does have the rotate of Crystal coming in with his FAMAS, but Maiden will be checked by Device now. Wins the duel. That's huge. And a second onto Zipex. Just the tip of his beret showing, and he still manages to take it off. A third as well. Maiden.
But well, I guess they bring it back, but stick on a lot of pressure here.
Yeah, I'm worried about Sticko's survival. They're even just throwing flashes at him. He's just forced to face the wall. Now there's a Molotov burning his toes and a spray from Magisk as well. They are locked out of this A site, Henry. It looks so good.
Magisk set up nicely for a library pick. Glaber the challenge towards the apartment and made him smoked out. I think that was his own smoke, so Crystal will open things up here. There is a chance of the CZ. He's looking much better now. Glaber and our bullets, and they've actually successfully brought this round back in their favor.
Maiden. Yeah, second worst map in the last 6 months, but they still had 8 wins to 12 played. That's to be a second worst map with 8 wins, that's pretty ridiculous.
Well, Sticker, you're in trouble, my friend. Down towards the bench he will go, and this is where the CZ will come out on top. Zen tries to strike from the bedroom, but instead he's sent to bed. We are going to have ourselves in a 4-on-2. Maiden and Michael Ailey will be holding towards the A side of the map. His Maiden transitions over. A bit of a gamble, I suppose. Michael Ailey can win this. That's a little bit cavalier from the Astralis boys, but they have managed to stick the landing. Maiden will be left another 3 versus 1. He can win these. He's an opening out, and there it is. He's sick, isn't he?
He is a robot. Sad to see another point of his health tick away on that incendiary, but this is Dupree's angle. He can't mess that one up. A 7th now for Astralis. Sticko on the balcony, about to be tested in a very big way. He can't even get the first. Device continues. That's going to be another for him. 2 in the round before he's silenced. And now with just Crystal and Makalele, they're on B.
Actually spam bullets towards the coffins, which are very spammable, of course. One bullet hits his general direction, then he goes down. So, yeah, nice idea to get the smoke down, but ultimately let
through, and he went undetected. When they get to this point, though, Astralis, when they try and go into this B bomb site, they've been locked on out in quite a few rounds. I think the majority of their successes come more towards that A bomb site. So let's see. Oh, there you go. This should be it.
Just waiting for him.
Just walk on into my crosshair.
So Michael Ailey now, he'll have to go back towards A alone. He's surrounded at this point. There was a chance for a nice shot there, but unfortunately, a bullet to the dome will take him out of the equation. Crystal left with just the M4.
It's his team to find their 5th in the next and final round of play. Looks to jump away and pulls the pin as Dupree pulls the trigger. That will be another one then. So this is what happens.
Were you a spectator at the event, or you?
I was playing within the BYOC to try and qualify for the major. Our owner of the team put us in the main hall, for those who have ever been to DreamHack Winter. It's a rave. Yeah.
That's a nightmare.
They put you in the main DreamHack
so we could experience it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, it's one that's a lifetime opportunity.
So you got like the spectators standing behind you while you play. Everyone's like just there making music. They've got lights on. This is the final round of the half, but unfortunately, it wasn't a very exciting one. Crystal might be able to pull this one off. That was the chance, but unfortunately, it won't work out for him. It is going to be 11-4 at half. We can see him step up with the PD-15 decoy combo, and he takes an 8 to the face to kick things off. Not a great start.
And then a flashbang after that one. Zipex Magis, my goodness, they're like robots charging down. I think you compared someone to the Terminator earlier. I think. All right.
Someone on the Dutch.
And they murdered the franchise. Apparently, the last movie was absolute garbo.
It was okay.
Was it really?
The other ones were offensive. Like, everything since 2, like, there was like 3 or 4, they were really bad. This was the first one that was actually, like, not... Like,
it felt like it got to the point where it's like, oh, this is Sarah Connor's cousin's mum's 2nd removed. And now, does seem like Dupree's confirmed it and removed Crystal from the game.
Oh, do it. If you nade that, if you round the corner with nades in your hand, Dupree will kill all of them.
Wow. Nice combination from the double Ds, and they are just going to massacre another 2 into the site. Zen does find the head of Dupree to finally take that spray away. Sticker, however, paid quite the price for his exchange initially. Only one really healthy member left. It's Zen with 2 so far.
You see Mages there, though, just buying time. Didn't commit to that fight necessarily, but this is a big frag. Zipex will find the bomb, unfortunately. Sticker left with 22 HP. Desert Eagle in hand and 7 kills to his name. He's going to have to take that number up by a couple. Brave. Aggressive, of course, and Maiden will punish him. So you can see them overstepping the mark a little bit. And for now, an opening kill.
And Zipex could have got caught out and just walked straight into Maiden's crosshairs. He's done it again. The star of GODSENT has given them an advantage, and Crystal can seize it. Takes the last frag, and that should be the round just like that, because Magisk...
And that'll be the end of my...
And just to note as well, they had 4 HEs. They were planning on nading the top of B. So that'll be cool to see them arrive. We'll bring Trace in the studio momentarily, but for now, Michael will be finding yet another orb kill. That's going to be a 4 versus 3 members of the force fight from Astralis. Trying to close things out quickly, but Sticko's got a pretty much guaranteed frag here. There it is. Lovely work. Vex caught out of position to be taken care of momentarily.
Did I just hear an audible tut from you there, Chad? I did, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah.
It's just like, I know the frustration that Zipex just felt. Like, his teammates just died. He's got the information, like, of what's gone down. He's gone, well, there's probably no one here. And they've walked on in and he stepped on out. Crosshair's not ready. He's not ready. It's like, oh, man. This is the thing with the modern game of Counter-Strike, right? And when we have players on for interviews and I ask this question, maybe I'm not structuring the question correctly, but Counter-Strike now is so much more unforgiving than it ever has been, because we're looking at almost every single round of the game.
I can see and they're running into a B stack. Oh, this will be a hell of a shot. That's sick from Device. I like that a lot. That was stylish.
That looked so...
That was swaggy.
So good. Satisfying.
Oh, they're in trouble here, boys. The grenades and scouts are landing. It's happening. They don't really have much information to fall back on, and they're losing players left and right. It's going to be the eco victory. Here it comes, Michael, and it all started with a 1D towards the bridge, and it sends him into 5-on-4. Crystal just have to walk in towards the side here. It was a nice idea. I see what he's getting out there, hearing the footsteps back towards the side, but unfortunately, Krieg ready and waiting.
Yeah, that's Zipex CT Krieg. He's happy to take him when he gets them, despite not giving any to the GODSENT CT side. When Zonic said it's 2018 Astralis, I didn't realize he meant with weapons that they use as well.
Yeah, we're not using any of the weapons from 2018. Oh, goodness gracious. What a shot at the end. Yeah, you're right.